Okay, so I've decided that for my vlog channel, or vlogs at all, some of them are going to be scheduled. Like I have one that I'm working on right now that takes a little bit to get some info on it. But otherwise, there may be some from time to time, like the one I posted the other day, that I just get pissy or emotional, which this one may be a little bit, a tad bit emotional. That I'm going to talk about it because it's my channel and I'll do what I want. Respectfully, mainly. The thing I want to talk about today is, I guess, the fact that, slight side note, my boyfriend, who I've been with for almost a year now, is in the military. He's been in the military for several years, long before I met him, and he's going to be in the military for as long as he chooses. I will support him either way, whether he wants to finish out his current contract and be done, or if he decides that he wants to stay in and eventually retire from the military. That's not my choice. That's his. And I'll support him either way. And I'll do it happily because I love him and I want him to be happy. But my issue is, he's not active duty. He is National Guard. In case you don't know about National Guard, everybody likes to give them tons of shit because they're the weekend warriors. They don't matter. Except they do matter. Because where I live, a few years back, there were some serious tornadoes. And guess what? He got deployed. And yes, it is still considered a deployment, even though it's on the home front. He got deployed to go take care of that, to go fix it, to go, take over the situation, to kind of alleviate some of the stress of the local emergency forces, emergency services. That's the word I was actually looking for. And he had to go deal with that. And I don't know about you, but anytime any disaster area happens, I get a little nerve-wracked for that area, especially if someone I know is there. But he can also be deployed overseas. So it's one of those things where he has been deployed before. And it's one of those things that kind of irks me when people give National Guard shit, because active duty mainly gets sent overseas, although they can be asked to help on the home front. National Guard technically has two jobs. They can do home front, or they can be sent overseas, and there's no telling which one will happen at what time. There's no telling what's next for the list. So, I guess my thing is, there's a lot, for those of you who aren't in the military circle, there's a lot of animosity that actually happens between the significant others of active duty versus reserves versus National Guard. And it actually kind of upsets me as a National Guard significant other. Not even just necessarily because my significant other is in the National Guard, but simply because I don't see the reason for the animosity. We all miss our wives or our husbands or our boyfriends or our fiancés, whatever it may be. We all miss them. And it shouldn't matter why they're gone, how long they're gone. It should just matter that, hey, your significant other is gone, mine is too. Okay, what do you need to make it through this time? What can I do as someone who's experienced and or experiencing it at the same time do to help you? What can we do to each other? What can we do to help each other along and build each other up? But instead, there's a bunch of animosity, especially from active duty significant others to civilians. And today, I'm in a group on social media that talks about different kinds of care packages and things like that. And mind you, another side note, I won't give specific details, but I will tell you my significant other, my boyfriend, is gone for at least gone for the rest of the month, essentially, which isn't a long time. That's 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. But it's the longest we've ever been apart. It's the longest we've ever been only in half contact. It's the longest we've ever not seen each other face to face. It's the longest without any physical contact. And, it's upsetting. Granted, I can still, if he gets time and if he's not, half asleep, I can still talk to him. But not necessarily every day, not necessarily on and off throughout the day. I may not talk to him for a couple days. I don't know yet how it's going to be. But a girl posted a status that said, and I quote, "A girl at work today was complaining to me all day how much she already missed her boyfriend who left this morning, and he'll be gone for 2 days. And it took a lot not to slap her, because I haven't seen my man in 72 days and won't see him for 10 more months. Therefore, I'm the wrong person to complain to about this." Followed with a meme that said, "Here's a list of all the military wives who feel sorry that you haven't seen your boyfriend in the past 24 hours. And of course, as I'm sure you can guess, it was a blank poster board, blank sheet of paper, whatever. And I guess a lot of the comments were actually very supportive of the fact that the other girl missed her boyfriend, and there's no measurement for how much someone misses someone. But this is a reoccurring thing in the military circles. And I guess that's what's upsetting to me, is because it shouldn't matter that my boyfriend is only going to be gone for 2-3 odd weeks, whatever, and I miss him dearly. I was this close to breaking down in tears walking into work this morning. Yet I should feel I should be less, I guess, is what they're wanting. I should not be missing him as bad because others have it worse. That's like saying, because I break my leg, I shouldn't feel the pain because other people have broken both of their legs, or because other people don't have legs. And that's not fair. Like, why do I have to diminish my pain, or in this instance, the other girl's, to benefit yours or to somehow validate your pain? I just don't understand that thought process. Maybe it's because I'm very empathetic, honestly. I know it doesn't seem like it in these last 2 videos, but I actually am. My heart hurts for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. But I guess my thing is like I said, this is a reoccurring problem. And I call it a problem because it is. This ideology of, well, my husband or my significant other has been gone longer, so I miss mine more and you shouldn't miss yours as bad. Yours isn't so bad. But you don't know that. You don't know what their relationship is like. You don't even know why she misses that person so much. Maybe they just got into a fight and she's feeling guilty, and so she misses him because she feels like she didn't get to make up for it. Maybe they've been going through some personal struggles that you don't know about. That when he's gone, it takes away from the growth and the strength they've come from in building up that problem. You never know what's going to occur. But again, here's where I have my problem. Why is it that because my boyfriend is only going to be gone a couple weeks, I shouldn't have the right to be frustrated, and I shouldn't have the right to complain or, say, oh, I miss him? Why should I feel guilty for missing someone I care about and missing someone I love just because yours is gone longer? My pain and my longing is not less valid or less meaningful just because yours is worse. You don't know that yours is worse. I'm not saying mine is worse than someone else's. I'm just saying you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And granted, I may be rambling at this point, but honestly, I don't care because that's how frustrated this makes me. Is just that your pain or someone else's pain shouldn't cause the validity of someone else's feelings to be lessened. And I don't think that's fair. So for all of you out there who seem to think, well, my boyfriend or my husband's been gone for 10 months. You can't possibly miss your boyfriend in 2 days. Oh, you can honestly all go get, you know, you can all go get spit in your food. I really don't care. My point, I guess my point is that I'm allowed to miss someone. I'm allowed to have those feelings. I'm allowed to have those pains, even if yours is worse. You shouldn't be pissy or upset that someone is complaining and confiding in you that they miss someone all because yours is worse. I shouldn't, my grandmother shouldn't yell at me because I say my knee hurts when she's had knee surgery on both of her knees. And she doesn't, because she understands pain sucks, no matter how it happens or no matter why. So let's try to stop that. Can we? I mean, I know I can't speak for others, but it kind of sucks being made to feel like my shiz doesn't matter all because theirs might be worse or might be longer or more difficult. So can we maybe try to stop that? Maybe try to actually, I don't know, this crazy idea called help each other out, try to build each other up, make each other, I don't know, feel better, brighten their day. Let's try something like that. Let's try love instead of one-upping, because one-upping isn't cool. One-upping's kind of pathetic. So have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon.